What's good? What's good, Team Hollywood? Hey guys, welcome back to another video. As you can see, guys, we're back on the My League. Well, we're getting ready for My League in NBA 2K19. This is working on the slider set, so we're doing a play now. And we're going up against the Philadelphia 76ers. And we're going up against Joel Embiid in the 76ers, put it that way. But guys, you know, since they've been putting out these patches, man, I got to make sure these sliders still the same. It may be different. The game may be playing different. So I was about ready to put the sliders out, guys. But since they've been putting these patches out, guys, I don't want to put it out yet. So we're gonna keep testing and keep testing. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully, I will earn the right for you to hit that subscribe button. I want to earn it for you to hit the subscribe button, guys, if you're new to the channel. All right, here we go.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
NBA regular season opener for a couple of teams. Thank you all for tuning in. So happy you're here. I'm ecstatic that you're here. And I'm really happy that Kenny and Shaq.
He always say that.
Thank you. Me too. Tonight, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Boston Celtics. Taking a look at the Celtics, this is a team they played pretty well against last season, going 3-1. They'll look to keep that edge tonight.
Uh-oh, I didn't get my
water.
water.
Lines for both teams tonight, powerful, explosive. Shaq, what's the key these days to building a great front court?
Well, the more versatile, the better. You know, but it's more about skill and brute strength. You know I'm about skill and brute strength.
I got to get my water, guys.
Brutally strong guy.
Got to get the water, man.
That's right, you are brutal.
What's so funny?
That, you know, front court guys need to change ends. That's what's funny to me, Shaq, and nothing else. I just tell you right now, nothing else is funny to me.
You want me to show you how strong I am? I'll flip this table over right now.
I believe you could. I believe you could.
What you looking at, Ernie?
Not much.
All right.
It's on. It's on.
I see Ernie.
And here's Kevin Harlan. Here's Kevin Harlan.
I like them guys, man. I like them.
Locker room, Ernie.
All right, everybody, let's get ready to play some basketball.
We're at the sold-out home of the 76ers. Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway.
You know, you can tell this game is getting better and better as far as gameplay, because I don't have to make too many drastic changes in the sliders, guys.
We've got a special treat for you folks tonight. Sports writing heavyweight Bill Simmons is in the house. Bill, welcome to 2K Sports.
What an honor. I've been waiting for the invite for years.
And we've been waiting
these
for the
sliders are based on all-star difficulty, because Desire said these is the most balanced gameplay, guys.
Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Guys, Joel Embiid is listed at 7 feet, but at player introductions, they say 7'2" center, Joel Embiid.
He ain't 7'2".
Now, Brett Brown says when you stand next to him, you understand the difference between 7 feet and 7'2". He's a big man, Kevin.
He is tremendous size and skill to match.
Let's go, Celtics.
Thanks.
Let's go, Celtics.
And the Leafs Jaylen Brown's game continues to show he has
Joel Embiid's going to be a tough matchup for Al Horford.
For a lot, has he accelerated for you?
Absolutely. He
Al
was
Horford could get in foul trouble.
The pick got booed when the Celtics announced it in the 2016 draft. I always judge these guys by what checkpoints have they hit.
All right,
especially
baby, let's
somebody
go.
like Jaylen.
Come on, Al, win the tip, baby. Let's get this tip. Come on now.
Playoff rounds and going head-to-head with LeBron.
Boom.
I think he's ahead of
where
Paul
win the
George
tip
was
yet.
after those first 2 years. I think he is kind of on par with
where Kawhi
Leonard
Don't throw it in that MB. I saw it.
Kawhi's a better defensive player. I think Jaylen's
pick. Go around. Oh. Good play, good play, good play.
Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean,
should have went around the pick instead of staying with it.
Surprises when he slams it down like that.
Horford kicks to Irving. Picked by Horford. Simmons against Irving. 6 to shoot.
Not where I wanted the pass to go.
Here's Brown. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. This, of course,
D up, guys, D up.
The season is their first look at the Celtics.
Oh!
In this matchup last season.
Come on, Hayward. I know you came off injury, baby, but you're moving a little slow now.
Dispatched in the conference semis, and so they'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge in this game.
They should be highly motivated.
You know, Bill, when you look at the players the Sixers have put together, they should be
bad pass. Why didn't that bounce that?
Seem on paper for years to come.
But that's the thing about the NBA. You never know. Yeah. We've seen a lot of these teams that looked like they were the next potential dynasty, and within 2 years, they made a trade. Somebody got hurt. I mean, you talk about the 80s Rockets. You talk about the Magic in the 90s. They made the finals. Within 14 months, that whole team is gone. The OKC Thunder, 2012, Game 5, Miami. I took a picture of KD and Harden and
man, we can't hit
their arms around each other. They never played together again. So I think the thing you learn over and over again with basketball, even Derrick Rose.
I love the ball movement by the AI, man. I love it.
The next
beautiful
young team that's coming. They still have to actually do it, and sometimes they don't.
A lot of time, guys, I'm kind of focused on the gameplay. Kind of distracts me a little bit because I'm trying to get these sliders going, actually playing.
Irving dishes to Tatum. Shoots over Embiid.
There we go. There we go. Tatum, way to get us going, baby.
You're a basketball historian. How do you rank the Celtics?
Oh, y'all don't get back. Y'all got to get back.
Third surliest fans, I would say. Maybe second highest expectations and the best history. It's out of the history standpoint. The Celtics have the best. Lakers have the second best, but I would not count them because they moved from Minneapolis. And then the Knicks are last because all they do is lose.
2 in a row?
So surly.
Yeah, embarrassing.
Nope.
Yeah, that's
your man. Everybody get a man.
Decision making. He's got to be better in those situations.
Look like Philly's trying to run on us.
I think he was in a hurry. He flat out rushed it. I mean, I don't know what he was thinking there.
We got to get back quick on defense.
Brain neutral position.
Whistle on the
foul.
Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
Is that a foul?
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Amir Johnson's checked in for Joel Embiid. Chandler comes in for Robert Covington. Markelle Fultz is checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Dario Saric. And a new group in for the Celtics. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Horford. Morris comes in for Tatum. Marcus Smart's checked in for Brown. And it's Rozier in for Irving. Sinks the three-pointer.
And a guy
go, baby.
With more of a mid-range game, Morris can still jack it up from deep if you give him enough space and time.
Now here's Fultz.
Good D.
He's guarded closely. Good
oh,
look defensively
yeah, let's go.
by Smart. Celtics trail by 5. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. There's the pass to Baines. Fires for 3. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
Baines can hit that shot, baby.
Out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
Al Simmons. He's got 6. Johnson with a screen on Morris.
Yeah, you're going to have defense 3 seconds.
And it would have counted had it fallen offline. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. 76ers on top, up 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Al Horford provided some insight on why he decided to sign with the Boston Celtics.
What put me over the edge to make this switch is just the depth that I saw with this team. It's an up-and-coming young team that we have a chance to be good for many, many years, and it was something I wanted to be a part of.
Playing for a historic franchise like the Boston Celtics, Greg, they've got, of course, the great fan support, great history, something Horford relishes.
A great choice. A team with depth and youth, they have a chance to be good for a long time.
And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the 76ers?
You know, guys, we've really seen them do
a lot of damage. I had the open shot and took too long.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
McConnell and Fultz, the playmaking pair in the backcourt. Simmons is out there with Wilson Chandler, and it's Johnson.
I know a lot of you guys probably don't like running plays, man, but I'm trying to do it as best I can, man. Be more efficient.
Talk about some of the biggest changes over the last decade you've seen.
instead of just running and gunning. I know you can't run plays on every possession, but I'm trying to learn these plays.
The biggest thing, just the pace of the game has really improved, and to a really pleasing way for fans. Like just what Steve Nash was doing last decade in those Suns teams, that everybody's playing that way now. I think the social media and the players basically getting rid of the wall between them and the fans, using social media, using Instagram.
That's what I'm talking about, Baines.
We just feel like
crashed them boys, baby. Good follow up.
Their ability to control their own message.
We got this crowd quiet, boy. I tell you that.
10 years ago, it all started with the decision of LeBron James carried through this whole decade. And these guys now, they can get whatever message out they want. They can criticize the president. They can criticize their own team. They can ask for a trade. If they get called out by some writer or somebody who writes a hit piece, they can go back at the guy and sick all their fans on the writer.
The 76ers leading by 4.
We'll stop the ball or what?
Simmons passes to Fultz. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by Morris. Boston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now,
we got to
just
hit
need
those.
a bucket to get some momentum.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Brett Brown coached the Sixers team through some really lean years. Now, the promise started to show last season, but he said, I don't feel close to the notion that I'm hardened, just doing my job and moving forward. Kevin?
And continuing the process, D.A., thanks. So the Celtics called timeout. They're first.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
Yeah, there's no reason why they should be scoring at will down there easily as they have. I mean, they've got to be more aggressive inside.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Embiid, he's checked in for Johnson. Saric comes in for Ben Simmons. Robert Covington's checked in for Wilson Chandler. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for T.J. McConnell.
Set the pick.
Here's Irving. Drops one in from the wing.
And the mid-range shot of Irving is impressive. He has wonderful form with that shot.
Hey, Bill, thanks for coming by. Fantastic stuff as usual. We really appreciate your time.
Appreciate being on Go Celtics.
You can't root on these, Bill.
I'm absolutely rooting.
That's all, guys. I'm going to make one adjustment with the camera here. Let's see. There we go. That should do it. Yes. Put it to the profile. Here we go.
And Clark, always great to have Bill with us, a content creator who really taps into what the audience is thinking.
Could not agree with you more. Amen to all of that, Kevin. He's got a very loyal fan base and readers and viewers that share his vision, not just on sports, but on life. And that strong connection he has with them is admirable.
Horford kicks to Tatum. Over Embiid. Tatum's shot is off.
That's what they want. A good look from the mid-range game. Hey, but unfortunately, they came up empty.
Saric, that's good.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Celtics trail by 8. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Irving dishes to Morris. Tatum on the wing. To the wing right side. Here's Horford. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Yeah, and he can really take his game outside when he wants to. Horford's got plenty of range to go along with all that work he does on the interior.
Here's Embiid, and good. Got the English that time as it falls. Embiid's got the lead, back up to 8 now for Philadelphia. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one, a great performance from the field. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Coach, what is your impression of the first half?
Did we play? And I thought we found a really good balance of posting and pace. That's what we've been talking about. And I thought our defense, for the most part, was excellent.
A good start. We'll see how they finish.
They did play good defense on us.
Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. From the get-go, it was Philadelphia who came out strong. They jumped out to a 6-0 lead as they strung together some excellent possessions early. By the end of the first quarter, they ended up with a 9-point margin. In quarter number 2, they fought off several attempted rallies and actually pulled further out in front, ending the half up by 8. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the 76ers?
You got to like their offense efficiency. They were patient, took good shots. That was reflected in their high field goal percentage. They just need to keep playing smart in the second half and close this thing out. Don't get cute now.
Kenny, how'd you think the Celtics were playing?
Well, they're giving up too many high percentage looks, Ernie.
Wow,
they're not closing down the lane, and they're not going hard on the perimeter.
7 assists,
that
they're
will
passing
get
the
an
ball.
L in any ball.
And now with the second half
I
about to get
do
underway.
like the ball movement by 76ers.
Let's send you back courtside. See you, everybody, with Kevin Harlan.
As we return to Philadelphia, we give you a scenic view of the downtown skyline of this terrific city. A stunning sight. And now the third quarter about to get going. We've seen Simmons really having a great game.
Oh, well, they've done a good job of letting the game come to them, and really few forced shots here so far.
And, you know, Greg, I like how they've set the pace. There's a lot of time left in this one, so there's no rush. You don't have to go 70 miles an hour. Keep it at about 45.
On the floor for Boston. Irving at point with Brown to his side. They're the backcourt. Hayward out there with Tatum. And it's Horford in at the 5. Home in the paint.
Yeah, you know, one of the under-talked-about strengths of the Philadelphia 76ers is how they play team defense.
I love it.
I mean, they were top-rated defensively in opponent's field goal percentage last year.
Back to Irving. Pass to Horford. Fires from deep.
Oh, good shot, Horford.
Horford's got 5. And with the 76ers in defense, it isn't just them bothering shots.
No, you're right, Kevin. I mean, they were one of the best, if not the best, rebounding team in the league. Also, were top 10 in blocks and steals last season. I mean, they filled up the stat sheet as a team in a lot of ways. It's fun to talk about what this team can do on offense, clearly. But I think
y'all let him get the rebound.
What's going to anchor this team as a contending team is its defense.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Irving kicks to Tatum. From outside,
you know, Boston is a jump shooting team, man. There's not too many plays where they work the paint.
Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. He's got 8.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Wilson Chandler's checked in for Philadelphia. T.J. McConnell comes in for Saric and then for Boston. Smart comes in for Brown. And it's Rozier in for Kyrie Irving. Outside Tatum. Horford sets a screen for Tatum.
A lot of picks.
Rozier against Simmons. Here's Horford. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Horford's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Hey, Clark, which players, and veterans in particular, do you think have done a great job of adapting their games to remain
block, Tatum?
Yeah, you know, these lists are pretty long, but I think if
you out of bounds, baby, out of bounds.
Remarkable talent, went through some injuries and
found
a home at Golden State. Trevor Ariza has been a terrific role player on a couple of teams
up
in his career.
Up in here.
Impact player at both ends. You think about Paul Millsap, a guy who has been able to transition to a couple of different teams and provide leadership and great production. So those guys come to mind.
Outside Tatum. Back to Horford. Pass to Tatum. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Smart misses.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
There's a good screen. Outside Tatum. Back to Smart. The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's Horford. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. 9 points for Horford.
And, you know, Hayward's floor recognition and composure.
Like I said, guys, now I'm playing 4-minute quarters, but when I start the league, it'll be 6 or 7 minutes.
Good that time. Simmons got the lead up to 12 now.
Just a little reminder.
Up right now because he's been dominant on offense. And, man, I like seeing him catch fire like this.
Picked by Horford. Tatum kicks to Rozier.
Oh, that pass should have went there. Come on, man.
By the 76ers. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8.
Pass was supposed to go to Rozier, break into the basket.
Simmons, I mean, so adept at reading the defense and exploiting them in the paint.
Rozier the pass to Hayward. Over to the left wing. Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut to just 11 on the basket from Rozier. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And you have to credit their defense.
We also got to look for the alley-oop, man. But my guys aren't breaking to the basket. I guess Rozier
and we don't say that very
play.
often. And a moment now as we take a look at
I
our
don't like
State
icon
Farm
passes.
assists
like an
of the game.
Step.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call
that was a beautiful pass right there.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Simmons and Fultz, the backcourt pairing.
Yeah, Fultz wasn't in the starting lineup either.
Saric at the 4. And it's Johnson in at the
crap
center
out of
position.
Here, man. Throwing out that
That's the group on
merry-go-round
the floor
stuff.
for Philadelphia. Brown with it, now guarded by Fultz. Now here's Irving. Over Simmons. Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down.
I gotta have them setting better picks, man. They gotta set better picks.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
Johnson dishes to Simmons, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. The 76ers making a switch here. Embiid's checked in.
Well, they're bringing big man back in.
Celtics trail by 9. Irving kicks to Morris. Back to Irving. Passes it to Morris. Left side, Smart. Expanding his range. Good on the triple. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter.
Smart's a pretty good shooter, man. We got to shoot for him a lot more.
Here's Simmons. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Tell you what, does not matter what the defense throws his way. The heart of Simmons allows him to play through that, and he's still going to knock the shot down.
We got an ISO here.
Irving against Simmons. Teardrop shot. Here's Horford. So the whistle shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
I really like the uniqueness of Al Horford's game. I mean, he's a big man with a versatile skill set. He makes threes. He can score inside. He defends. He's a guy that is an inside-out matchup problem for most.
And he makes the first. And some changes here for the Celtics. Jason Tatum comes in for Marcus Morris. And Gordon Hayward is subbed in for Marcus Smart. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. The 76ers leading by 7. Covington in the corner. Kicks it to Saric. Outside, Simmons.
Look at that ball movement,
to
man.
the left side wing.
We getting it up, though.
Here's Here's Embiid.
No, Embiid, no.
Sixers tack on 2 more.
It's a turnaround
jumper of Joel Embiid.
A fadeaway at that.
His hands like this. You feel like it's going in every time.
Simmons against Irving. Over Simmons. Irving's shot is good.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And Simmons gets to Embiid over Horford. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist.
Embiid is killing Horford, man.
And the 76ers lead by 9. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th.
I didn't want Kyrie to work one-on-one, man, but come on, let's move the offense.
Tatum on the wing. And it's off from three-point range. The 76ers leading by 9. Outside, Simmons. Here's the feed to Sharch. Five to shoot.
Good job, Tatum.
Tatum.
All that wheeling and dealing for.
And Horford, here we go. Brown, good.
Yeah, and give it up for the feed from Horford. He's a playmaker, and you love having a big man show off that kind of vision.
Simmons passes to Fultz. Back to Simmons. And he elevates.
Wow, good pass, Fultz.
Tatum did not
good
like that
pass.
one.
And how much longer are they going to keep that foot on the accelerator?
As long as required, Greg. I mean, you can tell they want to put this thing to bed.
And the 76ers making a change here. Redick is checked in. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. Morris comes in for Gordon Hayward. Marcus Smart's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Kyrie Irving.
That quick, man. We down by 2.
Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They trail by 10. There's 42 seconds left in the game. A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Ben Simmons.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
He doesn't take over games like this very much, but it's always possible. And when he does, here at home, these fans love it. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
McConnell kicks to Redick. Johnson the screen. Clock at 6. Embiid with the screen on Smart. The shot by Redick, no good.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that.
Come on, call a foul, ref.
Partner, because that screen really freed him up nicely, and that's a shot. And if you're a pro, you need to make that one.
At the line for your 76ers, Wilson Chandler. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Hey, grit and grind are words that fit Chandler, because that's what he brings to his team, that sandpaper edge and toughness, a guy who doesn't give an inch and is always fighting.
Chandler hits them both. Rozier for 3. Gets the bucket.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire.
Oh, well.
Well, you know, the
guys,
defense hasn't been there
these
for
sliders
real.
are coming together, baby. They coming
any
together, baby.
shot they
If
want.
you're new to the channel, guys, hit that subscribe button. If you like NBA 2K19 My League, because it's coming, guys. The slider set is going to be done. I'm glad the game didn't change too much. It actually made the game better with these patches. I saw a few things that I can change, guys. The slider set is coming, baby. It is coming.
And that'll do it for the first
I hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. If you did, hit that like button, hit that thumbs up button. But if you're new to the channel, guys, we're looking for some new subscribers. Hit that subscribe button. Join the team of Hollywood Sports. And let's do it together, guys. And as always, And as always, guys, hopefully I will see everybody on the next video. Thanks for watching.